Okay, this is another video that I've been wanting to get to for a really long time, a lot longer than anything else I want to talk about. So I mentioned that on my YouTube channel, I am going to be sometimes veering off of like other topics that I talk about frequently, and I'll talk about like other things that I'm interested in. So I don't know, that might be about like I don't know, like what I did today or like if I'm doing something, if I'm doing like a new project in my life or my hair, for example. That's what we talk about in this video. And I've been wanting to talk about my hair. I don't know why. I've been watching like, okay, so it started like a few years ago when I was on like my hair journey. And so I've been doing a lot of research on like, how to take care of my type of hair better and like tips and stuff like that. And so YouTube is like another source of information I was getting from. I'm watching like a ton of like hair tips YouTube videos, and I was noticing that some of those tips were good and some of them weren't. And since I qualify to make this type of video because I do have long natural hair, I am mixed race, and my hair has been natural for my whole life. And it's long and it's healthy, so I decided I want to talk about my hair because I love my hair and like I just want to talk about it. And so I hope I can make a good video about hair tips for females, not because I don't. Um, I'm pretty sure it's different for men because they have shorter hair, but this is specifically for uh, females. So yeah, this is gonna be like improvised. This is gonna be like an improvised video because even though I have been planning to do it for a while, I just for some reason I didn't like have anything written down to say. I mean, it's my hair, so um, I really like. It's gonna be like I'm gonna be free talking a lot because I don't know. It's my hair, so I can just talk freely about it. I don't need like to memorize anything. Um, so yeah, I just before I did this video, I like rushed all over my apartment and I grabbed all of my hair tools in my drawers and in my bathroom, and I just like placed it on my desk. So my desk is like really cluttered right now, and I'm afraid something will fall off. So this is gonna be like an improvised video, and I'm just gonna be talking about like hair tips that I have just like off the top of my head, as much as I can remember from the research I've been doing for the past few years on hair maintenance. Now, of course, we all have different types of hair, and so I don't want to say these tips can apply to anybody because they can't. I'm just going to be talking about like my own hair journey and what I did to like better take care of my hair and to help it grow longer, more healthier. So it may not apply to everybody, but I do have some like basic hair care tips that everybody should follow if they want to grow long, healthy hair, or if they just want to grow healthy hair that's not like particularly that that's not necessarily long. So yeah, but anyway, so I'm just gonna get into it. I don't even know where to start. um, well, this is my hair. You always watching my videos. Like some of you in my some of my videos, you probably see my whole length of hair. Um, but you mostly see it like in this frame. So it is long enough that you can't see it in the full frame. And I'm not going to stand up and show it to you because like my dress is dark, so you can't really see the length if I stand up. So I'm just going to do this. I don't know if this will help. And I'm just going to move my head. I don't know specifically how long my hair is. I'm guessing like a little over 30 inches. I've never measured my hair before. I'll probably make a point to do that sometime in the near future. But it's probably around there, maybe like a little over 30 inches. Um, from the back, it touches like the back of my thighs now. Like it's gone past my butt and it's like touches the back of my thighs. From the front, it like goes like halfway past my thighs. So my goal is for it to grow to my knees, but got a little ways to go. I'm happy where it is now. Um, it has gotten so long. Well, I'll get to that later. Uh, I'm all over the place with this video, but yeah, that's. I was trying to, kind of show how long it is. But yeah, I have it in four braids right now. Um, now, uh, I did do like a 3 day long detangling session, and I shed like a lot of hair. I actually took a picture of it and I posted on my Facebook. I don't know why, but like I just felt proud of what I did. And because I don't know that might have been months of like my hair when I got out of the shower, my hair was just like so bad. I don't even know why. It was just I don't even know why I'm sharing this, but I thought I was taking better care of my hair, but I don't know. I'm learning every day. But it was I can't believe I'm admitting this, but it was like for some reason it was really matted like all around, and it was just tangled. It was worse at the root, like near the top of my scalp, than it was at the bottom. And I don't know, cause like I always keep my nowadays I keep my hair in braids or twists. It's always sectioned off. I try to minimize the tangles and the knots because my hair does get tangled and matted easily, especially if it's not properly hydrated. So yeah, after my shower, it was like really bad, really matted, knotted. So I took 3 days out of my time to patiently, slowly, gently detangled all of my hair. So it is much better now. I know you can't probably tell or see it because it's in braids, but trust me, it's softer, it's smoother. It's still soft and smooth. I don't feel any. And near the back, I might have to like spritz some water on it, but overall, it feels a lot better than it did a few days ago. I can definitely tell the difference. So, yeah, I don't know what to start off the tips or the. Well, I'll do both. Um, well, first I'm gonna get into what I use on my hair first, and then I'm gonna get into the tips. I feel like I should do the tips first, but I'm just excited to share all of the my hair products. So I'll do that. And I'm also gonna take down. Should I do this? This probably make the video longer. Well, it's gonna be a long video anyways, because I can just go on all day talking about my hair. I'm not gonna do that. Don't worry. But I think I'll take down just one braid, just so you can see like my hair texture and what it looks like. You know what? I probably don't need to do that because I do have a couple of videos where my hair is down. I don't know. I mean, if in the comments, if you want me to do another video on my hair where my hair is like partially down or like down, just let me know. When I do my hair and I take time because I take a lot of time to do it and put it up, and I just don't like taking it down. So I don't know. It'll save time too. But yeah, my hair is thick. I mentioned it's long. It's very long. It's wavy. It's curly. It depends. Like when I get out of the shower, it's like a combination of wavy and curly. But that's mostly the texture. Wavy, curly, thick. Um, yeah, and sometimes hard to maintain. Um, but when you make the effort, it's worth it. Trust me. Okay, so Oh, it's already 10 minutes. All right. Um, this is my sleeping cap. So, in my research, I found out that now I always slept in sleeping caps for like years, but I like I've been getting sleeping caps that are more like that protect my hair more, that are safe for my hair. And I heard that satin and silk are materials um, that you should get when you're buying a sleeping cap. So satin or silk sleeping caps for your hair are the best because they protect the hair. Like they keep your hair. They absorb the moisture. Well, they no, they don't absorb. Do they absorb the moisture, or is it the other way around? Or does they help the hair maintain its moisture? If you're sleeping just on a pillow with your if you're sleeping with nothing on your hair, it's gonna rub against the pillow and it's gonna cause a lot of friction and breakage and just like dry out your hair. So if you have like a silk, I don't even know if you can see this well. If you have a silk or satin, I can't tell which one this is. I think this is satin. So I don't remember. Um, but yeah, if you have one of those, doesn't matter which one. As long as it's one of those two materials, then your hair will be a okay and protected while you're sleeping. And now, if you want to double the protection, if you buy a satin or silk sleeping pillowcase, which is what I have, then um, that protects your hair even more. Because for me, like I like to be like really really safe. Like I won't sleep in a sleeping cap and then on a regular pillowcase. I gotta have my satin or silk sleeping cap and my satin or silk pillowcase always when I'm sleeping. And my hair always has to be up. My hair is never loose. Or I can just imagine the rat's nest that I wake up to. Uh, what else? Oh, I'll show you my other. Like I said, my desk is cluttered, so I have to run over to my bed and get my other sleeping cap and my scrunchie. Hang on. Okay. This is my. I've seen some other people with like similar sleeping caps. I've seen this one. Like several people have this one. If it looks a little bad, it's just because my hair, like I oil my hair frequently, so it might have like some, I don't know, not oil stains, but I don't know. But yeah, this is it. This is what I'm sleeping in right now, and very smooth, very comfortable. Throw that back on my bed. And yeah, so I have several types of those sleeping caps. I don't just have one, I have several types because I like to switch them up. Um, but the pink one is my favorite because it's got that black elastic. It stays on my head overnight better because I toss and turn a lot when I sleep. And sometimes this one falls off. It's kind of loose. It's got these strings, so I can adjust it, but it still gets loose often. I'm gonna throw this over there too. Um, what's next? Let's do the scrunchies and my hair ties. So I was talking about silk sleeping caps. If you have a silk or satin scrunchie, that is also better for your hair than uh, hair ties that pull out the hair. So for me, I have a lot of hair, and like I said, it's very thick. So I got like the extra big, fat, large silk scrunchie. So yeah, also very comfortable. and doesn't rip out my hair, and easy to put in and take off. Um, so yeah, this is another one of my go-tos, and doesn't always fit around my wrist like a normal hair tie, so I gotta like keep it in my backpack or something if I'm going out. But yeah, and I do have regular hair ties, elastics. I try to minimize how often I use these. Like if I'm going out, I won't take the silk. I'll usually take this because I can just, you know, easily put it on my wrist and it's small. Um, these aren't too hard to take out. Now, I can't, if my hair is down, like not in braids, I can't put this in my hair. I gotta use this. Because imagine like putting this in like hair as thick as mine. It's just, it's gonna tear out, maybe not a lot of hair, but it's still gonna tear out some hair. And I don't want any hair to be torn out. If I have my hair down, if I want to put it in a bun or a ponytail, which I almost never do, but if I do, I'm going to use this. I mostly use this than this, but sometimes I do use this too. But I use it only if my hair is in a protective style, which I learned is what this is called. Braids are called a protective style because it protects your hair, especially the ends. But I'll get to that with my tips. But yeah, this is good. This is not too difficult to take down either because it's thick. They do have thinner ones. You can't really see like the thickness, but they do have ones that are thinner than these. These are like the thickest that I got. So yeah, and I don't have any more hair ties. Those are the only two types of hair ties that I use. Um, so what should I move on to next? I got my hair clips. I almost never use these because when I'm sectioning my hair, it's just easier to like tie it in my scrunchie. And then when I'm gonna use the section, I just take the scrunchie down and do that because my hair is so long. So to just like twist it up, it'll just like knot up my hair, and I just can't do it well. So I rarely use the clips. Oh, yeah, but they're nice though. I wish they were a little thinner around these parts because it's kind of like difficult to slide in my hair, kind of catches on it. But yeah, these are good to use. I just almost never use them. Uh, bobby pins. Bobby pins can really damage your hair if you're not careful with these. I've heard like people talk about this a lot. These can also rip out your hair if you're not careful. Now this type for my hair, I don't even know why I still have this. I should get rid of this because last time I used this bobby pin on my hair, it kind of tore out my hair. I think because my hair is just too thick for it, and this is, yeah, not good for my hair. Now this is a lot better. This compared to this. See how this can just slide in and just take it out. This I gotta like pull it open and just like I'm not actually gonna do it because I'm not gonna cause myself any pain for this video. But yeah. I also almost never use bobby pins because the styles that I do don't require braids, and twists don't require bobby pins really, unless you're putting it up into a style. I don't do that. I just have them down, just wrap it up or in a bun or a ponytail. So yeah, but if you do use bobby pins, if it's better to use ones that don't rip out your hair. And for me specifically, these don't rip out my hair. I got these recently. Oh, they just fell out. These are called hair cuffs or braid cuffs. I call them hair cuffs. It makes more sense. Um, yeah, I think I got these for Christmas. I haven't worn these that much. I wore them a few times. So they're kind of cute. And I got a bunch of them too. They're spilling out of the bag. Uh, but basically, you put them. They're just like accessories. You just I put them in my braids or in my twists just to add a little something to them. Yeah, you just open it up like this, and you just clip it on. To I'll demonstrate. Now, I learned pretty quickly that these can also rip out your hair. It depends on, like, you gotta put them in safely and take them out safely, because uh, don't put them in too tight. That's the mistake I made. If you put them, like, clench them in real tight, because I want to make sure they stay, because my braids are thick. Then when you take them out, you like your fingers get like caught in the hair and in the hair cuff, and then as you're pulling out the hair cuff, the hair comes with it. So don't put them in like really tight like I do. Just like there's a way you can put them in without like doing it super tight. Hold on. Put them. I'll put it on the thinnest section so it doesn't. I didn't put it on all the way, but this is basically. I'm pretty sure some of you have seen these before. Okay, I'll take that out later. But yeah, I got these in silver and gold, and they're metal too. Now, I don't recommend putting metal in your hair often, but like I said, I don't wear these that often for it to damage my hair, so they're okay. Uh, so yeah, I don't wear any other hair accessories. I don't wear headbands. I have scarves. I never wear those. Uh, I have like I'm not gonna get them out, but I have like different colored um, satin scarves that I thought I was gonna start wearing out, but I wore them a few times. Maybe I'll get them out before the end of the video. And I got my scalp massager. Oh wait, I got another clip. These are really bad. I think I'm gonna throw these out. These are bad. The metal clips. When I slide these in, I could actually feel like scratching my scalp, and that is not good. That's why I say, like, try to minimize how much metal you use in your hair. I don't know, some people, they might be able to use these and not damage their hair, but for me, I just don't like the way they feel, and they just clamp on too tightly to my hair. I made the mistake of using these in the shower, and I think it just made things worse. So, yeah, I don't like these that much. I prefer these to this. See how this is thicker and this is not? So, yeah. I think I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to keep this one. It's all about trial and error for me. That's what my whole hair journey has been. Is just trial and error and experimenting. Some things work, some things don't. But thankfully, I haven't wasted too much money on this journey, because most of the stuff that I've tried have worked because I don't just, get stuff because just to get it. Like, I do research before I buy all this stuff. So, but I don't know when it works. I don't know if it works until I actually try it on my hair. That's when I can absolutely tell if it works. So, oh, scalp massager. I did rinse this off. It's clean, but I used it in my last shower, so if you see a little like residue from the shampoo or conditioner. Um, it's still clean for the most part. Yeah, this is my scalp massager. So you just hold it like this, and like if you're shampooing your hair and you're cleaning your hair, just like use small circles and just like just massages your scalp, like just cleans your hair and um, adds blood flow, circulates the blood better to your scalp or whatever. However this works, I think that's how it works. Um, I was concerned about getting this at first because when I used to wash my hair, I used to like wash it in circles like that, and unbeknownst to me, I was actually like making my hair more tangled than what it was. So when I got out of the shower, I had a really hard time brushing it. And so now I just scrub my scalp like this. Try to go in the direction that my hair grows from, go straight down. So when I scrub it, I don't do circles, I just do like this. And that also helps. Um, but the few times I have used this, and I did massage it in circles. I used small circles so it didn't like get really tangled. And then immediately I just finger detangled my hair, and it worked out. Uh, but yeah, I don't use this that much. I rather just use my fingers. My fingers work well too. Mm. My suggestion is if you're like when you watch commercials and you watch like people who are sponsoring certain products, hair products, like don't jump immediately to buy it. Like really think about it. Ask yourself, do you really need this product? Do you really need this hair tool for your hair? Like will it really in the long run will it really benefit you? Or will you just end up buying it and then just like not using it or throwing it away? Like don't waste money. Just ask yourself that question. That's what I do now. I ask myself if I like, is this really necessary for my hair? And if I can go back and not buy the scalp massager, I probably wouldn't buy it because I don't use it that much. But is it a good tool to have? Yeah, I mean, sure. Um, but your fingers work just as well too to clean your hair or massage your scalp. All right, I'm gonna move on to brushes and combs. One of my favorites. This looks like a Denman brush, but I don't know. It's probably a knockoff Denman brush. I just got it because the bristles. I look at the bristles when I buy brushes because certain bristles they just don't do it for my hair. If the bristles are longer and more spaced out, like I said, this is trial and error. I've gone through like a lot of different types of brushes trying to find out which one works best and doesn't rip out my hair a lot. This one doesn't like really rip out my hair a lot, but the thing is like this cushion part comes out. I think it does. I don't want to break it. Or maybe it doesn't. I thought I maybe it does. Okay. Well, I thought the cushion part did come out. So you're able to clean it better. But yeah, with some brushes like this, the cushion part comes out so you can clean it better and you just put it back in. The cushion part I'm talking about, like this pink part. And I was worried about that because when I brush the back of my hair, I need this part to stay intact. I don't need sometimes like combs and things they break off of my hair because my hair is like so thick and strong, and I really need it to like stay in place when I'm brushing the back of my hair. Um, because I don't need to like I don't need the brush to get stuck in my hair like halfway through when I'm brushing the back of my hair. I need to go right through, so it doesn't take any longer than it has to. But yeah, this is the brush that I was using before I switched to this brush. It's kind of oily too, so that's why it might look shiny because It's got a lot of coconut oil on it. I gotta like wash it. I mean, it's clean. I just used it once, but I gotta wash it really good again because it's smothered in coconut oil. But yeah, this is the brush that I now use, and I really like this one. I think I'm gonna stick with this one for longer. I don't see myself getting a new brush anytime soon. I really like this. The what I like about it is the bristles are like really flexible. See, they're really flexible, and they're spaced out. Like I said, I like that about the brushes, spaced out. Because if they're too close together, it's just gonna like snag on my hair. Um, and yeah, like I don't have to worry about it like breaking off or anything. It's really sturdy and it really glides through my hair really well. And yeah, this is Ibiza hair. You can't really see the wording that well. I got this from the salon. I bought this from the salon because last year I didn't mention this, but my hair has been like severely matted and tangled for the past, I don't know, decade, which is like, I know, super bad. And just last year, I got it completely detangled, unmatted, everything. And it was kind of emotional for me because, like, imagine not being even able to scratch the back of your head. That's how bad it was. Like, I couldn't part my hair down the middle. I couldn't part my hair like pretty much anywhere. It was really bad, and it was like that for like a decade or so. And the last time it was detangled, my mom detangled it for me, but that's when I was like in high school. That was years ago. And since then, it's just I was on my own, and I was able to afford going to the salon last year. It was like a couple $100, but it was worth it. And I finally got my hair taken care of, and luckily they were able to like work with my hair type and completely detangle my hair. And I just detangled it again, but I didn't have anybody to help me this time, but I was able to do it on my own, thankfully. But yeah, last year, that brush that I just showed you, that's where I brought that brush from. Because she was using that brush to detangle, help detangle my hair. I was like, oh, I'll get this brush because it might help me with detangling. And then I didn't use it, but then I just switched brushes. I started using that more often. I found like it does really does work. I've been using it more, so I'm gonna stick with that one for a while. Um, so yeah, and now combs. My hands are really oily now. Should I get a paper towel? I don't use this. I don't even know why I still have that. This is Con Air. I don't even remember where I got this from. Oh man. Uh, I use wide tooth combs. That's what's suggested for my hair type. Wide tooth combs, so it doesn't rip out your hair. Uh, yeah, with thick hair, you got teeth that are like closely spaced, like close like this. Then it just won't like glide through the hair. It'll snag more easily. So I don't recommend this. I don't recommend this if you have like thick hair. If you have thinner hair, then use a regular comb. But I use a wide tooth comb for my hair type. And where's my wide tooth comb? I'm gonna put this back in my drawer. Trying to clear out my space. Because my desk is really cluttered. Okay. Oh, my comb. Okay, so I got several different combs. I forgot my rat tail comb. This is definitely gonna take a while to get through all of this. I don't know when I'm gonna get to the hair tips, but I'm gonna get to it, I promise. This is my wide tooth comb. I can use this in the shower or outside the shower. It said I can use it on dry or wet hair. It works on either. This is also from Conair. You can kind of see it right there. And I like how it has like these little things on the ends of the teeth. I don't really know what they're for, but I'm guessing it's to like so it doesn't like rip out the hair, like it's too smooth. I don't know, but it works on my hair. And it's got this little hook, so you can just like hang it up in the shower or wherever on the hook. I keep it with my brush and my comb. I've had this for months now. I'm not switching. I haven't switched combs. I've been using this like same comb, and yeah, this comb and this brush. I've been using these for a while. And now I'm gonna bring out my rat tail comb. Here it is. I know I've got a lot of like hair stuff. Thankfully, we're almost done though. So this is for sectioning. If you don't know what rat tail combs are for, it's not recommended that you use this to actually comb your hair because it's like, I mean, even with thin hair, this is like not really good for like combing. Just use a regular comb. This is for parting. I usually use my fingers to part, but if I want a perfect part, then I'll use this. But the thing is, like, I have to be careful because my hair is really thick, so it's not going to just glide through unless my hair is like fully detangled, and even then it'll kind of catch. So I gotta help part it with my fingers. But yeah, this if I want a perfect part, then I use this. And yeah, I think the comb part is to like, what is this comb part for? I want to say it's for flyaways, but I don't think it's for flyaways. I think this is for the detangling too, but I forgot. You can probably look it up. I forgot what it was for. I found another brush. Brushes everywhere. This is the Tangle Teaser. You've probably seen this a lot too. This was really hyped up. That's why I got it. I didn't really get it for the hype, but like I saw how people were using it on their hair, so it just seemed like it'd work on my hair. And it does like on because this is mostly the tangle teaser is mostly for like wet hair, but they do have tangle teasers for dry hair, but it's got that annoying shape to it that doesn't have a handle. So you have to like hold it like this. Like imagine this without the handle. And so you would just have to I have to have a handle because I need a strong grip to like brush through my hair. Like I can't brush like this. It's just not possible. My fingers are gonna catch in it. I need but yeah, this is the Tangle Teaser. So I use it like when I get out of the shower, my hair is wet and the teeth are flexible. Again, it's good to have flexible teeth on a brush or comb. I mean, not on a comb, but a brush. And it's got different sized teeth, bristles too. You probably can't tell from, maybe you can tell from his angle. You can kind of see the bristles are different sizes. Well, it's got small and long bristles. I don't remember like what the small bristles are for. Like one of them's for smoothing and one of them's for detangling. So maybe the small's for detangling and the long is for smoothing. Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. But that's why they have different size bristles. So it works. But I don't use it on dry. If my hair is dry, I use my other brush, my black one, because it doesn't work on dry hair. So yeah, it's my Tangle Teaser. So here's my, oh, it's kind of wet. This is my spray bottle. I love this spray bottle. It's so cute. It's empty, but I'm gonna fill it before I go to bed. It's gonna spritz my hair because it was really hot this week, and I've been outside, so my hair, it feels smooth, but the back is kind of feeling like not like the front. It's kind of feeling like kind of dry. So I'm just gonna, I just spritz my scalp and the roots because those are the parts of my hair that get tangled and matted quicker than the rest of my hair. So if I had water in this, and I just like get my scalp, I would get back here too. It's kind of difficult, but I still manage it. And yeah, that's it. I usually just get my scalp, but maybe I should start getting the roots too. But yeah, the scalp will soak up everything and then transfer it to the rest of my hair. But that's another hair care tip. Important is take care of the scalp because the scalp is skin, and you take care of the rest of your skin. You gotta take care of your scalp too because that's where the hair grows from. That's if your scalp isn't healthy, the rest of your hair won't be healthy. So if you want your ends to be healthy, you want the middle of your hair to be healthy, you want the roots to be healthy, it all comes starts from the scalp. You gotta make sure that part of your hair is always hydrated, always clean, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, so yeah, it's my spray bottle, and what else? Here's my shower caps. I still got plenty of these. Plastic caps, disposable. I usually use two of these when I wash my hair. One is for when I'm going in, um, because I wash my hair last. So while I'm waiting, I just put the shower cap on and uh, and then do my body. And then when I'm doing my hair, I take it off just to protect it like from the water until I'm ready to wash it. I don't think it makes a difference, but that's what I do. I don't like my hair to get wet until I'm ready to wash it. Um, so yeah, I use two of these for each shower. Not for each shower, like whenever I wash my hair. Um, and then the second one I use when I put conditioner in, I just want to like sit in there. Then I use the second one, and then that's it. Or if I'm just getting in and not washing my hair, just washing my body, I'll put a shower cap on. I just need one for that. But I haven't gone through too many of these, so that's good. I still have plenty of those left. And now we'll go to the actual hair products finally, because I got a ton of that. Well, not a ton, but yeah. I just ran out of shampoo, so I got this Cantu. I've been using Cantu for like a few months now. It's been working. Make sure you read the ingredients on your shampoo too, because I've like heard some horror stories about uh, people getting like horrendous hair damage because the shampoo that they use is not right for their hair. Like certain ingredients messes with their hair, so it's good to read the ingredients. I never read the ingredients. I just like I look at the front and like this says Cantu shea butter, sulfate free, uh, cleansing cream shampoo for natural curls, coils, and waves. Gently removes heavy buildup. And I look at the front. I was like, oh, this looks good for my hair. And this like ignore the ingredients, and I look at the ingredients. It's good to look at the ingredients too. Um, like for example, if you got a shampoo that has a lot of protein in it, I've seen like some bad things happen with people's hair if they put like too much of that. Excuse me. Then your hair can get like tangled and matted because of the protein buildup can do that to your hair. So always look at the ingredients on the shampoo. No alcohol, mineral oil. It's got a lot of good stuff in here. I used this in my last shower, so it's brand new. I haven't used much of it. So yeah, Cantu. And they're pretty popular, I think, too, even now. And I still got some of this conditioner. It's not this like the matching, but I still want to finish the rest of this off. I still have half of this. This is my conditioner. This is like halfway gone. Sulfate-free hydrating cream conditioner. Helps retain natural oils. Reveals healthier hydrated hair. Great for natural and colored hair. And that's all the stuff I want to hear when getting shampoo and conditioner. And then this is the matching, like this is the shampoo, this is the matching conditioner. So when this runs out, we use this. So this is the Cantu Shea Butter Conditioner. And yep. So that's it as far as shampoo and conditioner as concerned. And I'll switch it up. Like I might get something completely different when I go to the store. It doesn't have to be like for me, it doesn't have to be a specific. I mean, it's good to stick with one thing for a while, especially if it works. It's not good to like always like, it's not good to switch it up too often. It's good to like stick with one thing so your hair can get used to it. That's what I heard anyways. So I've been sticking with Cantu. So yeah. And I've recently been using oils because I heard oils is good to help seal in the moisture, because if you just use water, it evaporates quickly. If you use a liquid and an oil, the oil will help seal in the moisture so your hair retains moisture longer, and which is a good thing, of course, because my hair especially needs a lot of moisture to thrive. So I've been using hair oil, and I use a lot of it because I have a lot of hair. I do use it on my scalp, and I use it like all over my hair. And but they say you should pay specific attention to the ends when conditioning and oiling your hair, and I do that. So here's my coconut oil. When I'm done deep conditioning my hair, I use the oil. Actually, I've just been using this. I don't have a deep conditioner. A leave-in conditioner is what I meant. I think I have some more pink oil left, but I haven't used pink oil because of the coloring. I'm going to stop using like products with coloring in it. This is like all natural. I don't have to worry about anything with natural products like coconut oil. And this is for cooking too, but I don't cook with coconut oil, so I've just been using this in my hair. I tasted it too, just because I was curious. I thought it would taste sweet. It didn't though. It tasted weird. Probably because you're not supposed to like taste it like straight out of the jar. You're supposed to cook with it. But anyways, the coconut oil, my parents used it on my hair when I was a child. So now I'm getting back into using my childhood products. And coconut oil is one of them, pink oil. I did use that, but like I said, I'm not using that anymore. And yeah, and I got 2 jars of that actually. I don't know why I got 2, because it doesn't take, I don't really use a lot of the coconut oil, because it's like, even putting a little on it, it produces like a lot of oil. So yeah, I don't know. Probably, I don't know like if I'll use it all up before it expires, but probably not. Adjust that a little. Yeah, so like I said, I don't have a leave-in conditioner. I substitute this for the leave-in conditioner. So if I'm conditioning my hair, it's just water and then the coconut oil, and then brush it, braid it, twist it, whatever, and then that's it. But if I'm using a leave-in conditioner, it'll be the water, conditioner than the oil. That's called the LCO method. That's liquid conditioner oil. Um, Depending on your hair type, it does. You might do it like a different way, like in a different order. Like, what is it? There's LCO and there's you can do it in a different order depending. But I do the LCO liquid conditioner oil. What else? I think I covered it. Everything as far as the hair products are concerned. Okay, so now I'm going to get into the tips because this video is going on an hour and trying to get to the tips. So, like I said, I've been doing it. I've been on my hair journey. I mean, I've been on the journey my whole life, but it's just like recently starting to like take it more seriously. It's been like 3, 4 years now, maybe over 3 years, over 2 years. I don't know, a few years, and so this is what I used to do when I didn't know anything about my hair. There was like looking back on it, I made so many mistakes. So we'll start like if I'm showering and washing my hair, I always used to just like they say you shouldn't do this now, but I didn't know this back then. I would just pile shampoo on my hair, like lather it up, and then I would like pile it on my top of my head, and then just like do it like that, like washing like that. It was creating so much damage, tangles, knots, all sorts of unbelievable damage to my hair that I didn't know back then. I didn't know any better. I was just trying to get my hair clean. I thought that was the best possible way, and it just made things a lot worse for my hair. Like no wonder my hair was so unmanageable when I and frizzy and just like a mess when I got out of the shower. Definitely don't do that anymore. Now, when I wash my hair, I wash it in sections, first of all. I don't wash it all at once. I don't recommend that if you have hair like mine. But yeah, I usually do 4. Sometimes I've done 6. If I want to save time, I can do 4. Maybe I can get away with 2. But yeah, I wash in sections. Recently, for my last shower, I took out 1 braid at a time and left the rest in braids. And I got my hair wet. And then, with the shampoo on and, just start washing it and pay particular attention to the scalp. Remember the scalp if you want to get that really nice and clean. And then, get the rest of your, and then rinse it off and then repeat the process with the conditioner. But yeah, no more piling on top of my hair and doing all that. And the same thing when I'm drying it off. When I dry my hair, I would just put the towel and then just like, it was so rough and so like chaotic. And then I would take my hair and then like bunch it all in the towel and then just like that, like rub it all together. It was just that causes a lot of breakage too. That's not recommended either. Uh, but it is recommended that you pat dry your hair gently. Just pat it with the towel. Microfiber towels, a lot of people use that too, like wrap it up. But I just use a regular towel. You can use a regular towel without causing damage as long as you're gentle. That's the key word, is gentle. Do not be rough with your hair at all. It doesn't matter like what hair type you have. Like just be gentle with your hair. Just treat it with care and love and respect, and it'll respect you back. But yeah, that was where my mistakes. I believe they originated like with my shower routine. I was not gentle with my hair. I did the basics. I made sure it was clean. I really didn't even like care about moisture. I wanted to be like, as long as it was manageable, and the things that I were doing was like counterproductive to for it to be manageable. Um, so yeah, and then what else did I do? Um, Well, I definitely didn't sleep in the silk sleeping caps like I was mentioning earlier. So that was another mistake on my part. I did always sleep with my hair in braids, so that was good. Um, my hair was conditioned. The thing is, like my parents did, I really didn't take the time to make sure my own hair was always moisturized and conditioned because I just didn't know that it needed moisture like that, like I do now. Detangling my hair while it was dry, I always did that when I was younger. Like I said, I didn't know any better. And no wonder I was like having such a hard time and it was so painful. And I was always wondering why. I was just thinking that's the way my hair is. Like it's tough. It needs to be, treated tough, treated roughly to like get the tangles out, like for it to be manageable. Like I need to like manhandle my hair. And but if I detangle it when it was moisturized rather than when it was dry, that would have made things just a lot more easier on myself without having to resort to being rough with my hair. Um, and I didn't learn that lesson until like after my 20s, like way later than when I should have learned it. Um, Not detangling my hair when it was dry, and yeah, as far as like heat is concerned, like flat ironing it and curling it, I was never into curling it. But when I was younger, I was obsessed with straight hair, like specifically long straight hair. I really liked it. And when I was younger, I always wanted straight hair. I remember like one funny time, like I was praying to God, like asking for straight hair, and I actually got mad at him because my hair just wasn't what I wanted it to be, and I'd always do like silly stuff like press my hair into the pillow just to make it like straight, like the texture straighter. And then when I got into high school, then I got my flat irons and I started flat. I don't remember like I don't think I did it a lot. I definitely didn't do it every day, but I did it. I don't remember if I flat ironed my hair frequently, but I did do it more than several times though. And I really liked the way it looked. I was like, oh, I like my straight hair. I liked how I like made it appear longer, and yeah, I was really obsessed with straight hair, and I really wanted it. And now, like I, I'm, it's so funny how much I changed over the years. Everything from my style to my beliefs, my beliefs, and just everything. Like now, even my hair. Like now, I love my hair the way it is. I'm afraid for any heat to touch it. Blow dry it. Any heat tool. I don't own any flat irons. I don't own any heat tools at all. I air dry my hair. I've never used a blow dryer like ever. I always air dry my hair. I'm gonna get to the blow dryer in a minute because I was like looking at this blow dryer the other day. But yeah. Now I don't want straight hair. Like I'm afraid actually to um I'm afraid to manipulate my hair in that way because I just I don't want to damage my hair, and I don't desire that anymore. I like my texture. I like the way my hair is, the way God created my hair. I really like it, and because I've accepted it, and because I've learned to love my hair and take care of it, it has rewarded me, and that it has grown longer. Because in addition to wanting straight hair, I also wanted really long hair, and I didn't get the straight part, but I definitely got the long part, and I'm more than happy with that. I really love my hair. I don't want it pin straight. I don't I don't want it any other way other than what I was born with. That's the texture that I want to stick with for the rest of my life. I'm happy with not having straight hair. I don't want straight hair anymore. I just want my hair. Um, so yeah, and yeah, I was never into curling my hair because my hair is already like curly, wavy. So There was no need for that. And what else did I used to do? Uh, I'm trying to figure out how my hair like got so matted and knotted over the years. I think it was this neglect. Because after I moved out, my hair was all my responsibility, and with school and with other responsibilities, I didn't really take the time to care for my hair like I should have. My hair requires a lot of hours, a lot of effort, and I just honestly didn't have the energy. Didn't have the I didn't really have the time. I could have set aside some time because it's my hair. It is important, and it's important to set aside time for your body and your personal needs. Um, so I wouldn't say I didn't have the time. I didn't have the time that I wanted to devote to it, but I could have set aside some time to do something. But I didn't. I mostly just neglected it, unfortunately. What I used to do, and sadly, I did this like for years, even into my 20s. I didn't stop doing it until recently. But I just got to a point where I was just so frustrated with my hair. I thought this is the way it is. I have to live with it for the rest of my life. That what I would do was just put it in braids, wrap it up, put my sleeping cap on, just leave it like that, like for days, weeks, without doing anything to it. And it was out of the way. It wasn't giving me any problems. I wouldn't have to touch it or anything. And that's called neglect. And that's where that's where my hair started. That's why my hair was like in the condition that it was. That's why it was extremely matted all over. That's why I couldn't really do anything with it. That's why it was giving me a hard time because I wasn't taking care of my hair. So, if I'm not taking care of my hair, it's not going to be, in a condition that that I can care for it easily. I found out the hard way that once I started taking care of it, then it got easier for me. I just had to put in the effort, and I thought that putting in the effort would make it harder for me. It was the opposite. It made things easier for me. Once I started really researching, just like putting a lot more focus than I have been in years into my hair, everything just fell into place. Just became a lot easier. My hair was like, and moisture was a big part of it. Um, it was my hair was a lot more easier to manage when it was more properly hydrated. And yeah, I mean, like right now, um, it was funny because like when I was younger, and I used to tell people a comb can't fit through my hair. You see how thick my hair is? A comb will never fit through it. And what I have a wide tooth comb. I use that all the time for my hair. And it's not that a comb can't fit through my hair. It's just that like my hair wasn't in a condition where a comb could fit through it because it was too matted, it was too knotted, it wasn't healthy. So of course a comb couldn't fit through it. Now a comb could fit through my hair. Um, but yeah, and so yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things I haven't touched on in this video, because like I said, I didn't like write any notes down to refer to. But I think I covered most of it. I definitely covered most of it because I'm going on an hour. But yeah, I mean, those are all of my products, um, and I covered the tips. What are some other tips? Oh, I should have mentioned this first. I can't believe I'm admitting to this, but wash your hair tools like frequently. Like now, I do it like um, a few times a month. Like, well, actually, I do it weekly now. Um, I just didn't know how to. I didn't know how to wash my brushes or comb. I had to actually Google it. So I bought like separate toothbrushes. um, to scrub my brushes and combs, to scrub the bristles, and even the handles too, and everything. And just put some soap, put some shampoo and some in a bowl, mix it with water, run the brushes and combs through it, like mix it in there. Um, then I rinse it out, and I got some rubbing alcohol and I got some baking soda. So I put the toothbrush in baking soda after I washed it, and I scrubbed the brush and the comb all over, bristles, handles, everything. And once I'm satisfied that it's clean of all the gunk and dirt and whatever else is in there, um, then I rinse that off. Then I pour some rubbing alcohol in a bowl and mix it with water. And then I again run the brushes and combs through the rubbing alcohol. And then I lay it to dry on upside down on my towel in the windowsill. And then the next day I put everything back where it belongs. And then it's clean. But before I didn't know how to do that. So, I mean, at most I would just like run it through some soap water. And then I was wondering why it wasn't getting clean. I was supposed to go in there and scrub it because I use a lot of products for my hair because I have a lot of hair. So that's going to build up over a short period of time on my brushes and comb. So for me, it needs to be cleaned often. So I've been doing it once a week now because I do my hair once a week. Or if I skip it, I do it the next week. As long as I can look at it and tell when it needs to be cleaned. It doesn't need to be cleaned every day because I don't do my hair every day. So, yeah, clean your hair tools as often as you can, especially when you see buildup on there. Then it's definitely time for it to clean. And use rubbing alcohol if you can, just to disinfect the hair tools. But that helps with healthy hair because you don't want to be brushing with dirty brushes or combs. It's putting the dirt back in your hair when you have clean hair. That's counterproductive too. Another thing, I don't wash my hair every day. I don't wash it every other day. My hair is good like a couple times a month. Even if I washed it once a month, that's still good for my hair. My hair can stay like really clean for long stretches of time. But once a month at the most for me, but I do wash my hair several times a month. But I think I might start try to wash it like more often, like once every other week. I don't know. I'll try to find a routine that's good for my hair and monitor my hair and see what works best for it. Because keeping your hair clean is really important to scalp health and just hair health overall. Um, I would say that's the most important hair care tip above everything is just keeping your hair clean because everything else will follow. Um, so yeah, I made this video long enough. I might do a part two if I think of anything else because I've over the past several years I've like taken in a lot of information about hair care and hair growth and applied it to my hair and it has worked. As you can see, my hair has never been this long before. Oh, I gotta get this clutter off my desk. But yeah, I hope that was informative. Hope I didn't ramble on too much about this. I probably did, but this is one of my favorite topics to talk about. And I hope you learned something from it and hope it was enjoyable to watch. I might do part two. Like I said, I'll see if I think of anything else to share. But that's it for now.